It's Brittany at Ink and Papyrus. How are you? So I am working on my travel journal from my trip to the Cayman Islands. Oops, sorry. And I thought these made the perfect embellishment. And so I started making some island themed altered paper clips. These are perfect to pin onto a page, or they are perfect to pin onto trim, just like this, to give your signature some extra pizzazz. And I've had so much fun making them. I want to make them with you guys. So many possibilities. So grab yourself some paper clips, some embellishments, maybe some washi tape, paper, fabric, whatever you have, and let's get to it. I just love these. Obviously yours don't have to be island themed, but I was just having so much fun making them. And any charms, fabric you have, lace, you can incorporate any of that. I even have some seed beads here. So much fun. So just grab what you have. You'll want a paper clip, something to wrap around a bulb pin. This is how you kind of pin it in your journal or onto trim. And then whatever charms you would like to attach, maybe some pins if you want to incorporate some beads. For these ultra paper clips, I'm using these little rings. They're very pliable, so I'm able to pry them apart and put them back together again when I secure whatever I want on the rings. Any like jewelry making kits on Amazon will have these, and so I will attach the link in the description box, but they're very easy to find, very inexpensive. Alright, so let's start with something easy. So I have my paper clip, and we're gonna make this first one with washi tape here. I love making these with washi. This is a perfect way to use washi. Dig in that stash you have. So I just put this, and you'll do the same if you are making this with paper. You just take the short end of the clip, push it down. Okay, leave yourself just a little bit of room at the top. That's where you're gonna attach your bulb pin. Okay, if you want, you can add a bead of glue. If you're using paper, I'm using washi, so I'm just gonna pinch it tight here and start wrapping. Okay, you do want to wrap it tight, but not so tight you squeeze the paper clip. All right, I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know about you, but I've already started working on some spring projects. Really in the spring mood. Okay, and once you've wrapped a couple of times, then start kind of moving it down. Put a little bit of tension on it as you wrap down, not too much, but you want to kind of make your way down towards the bottom of the clip. And remember to leave a little bit of room at the bottom. Keep tension on it. Okay, once you're at the bottom, take a couple more passes, cinch it down. And regardless of whether you're using paper or washi, after I cut it off, I like to add some glue. And this will help secure it. Nice and snug. Alright, adding my glue. These are so much fun to make. And you can make these with so many different things. You can wrap fabric, you can just add little bits. I was adding some designs with stickles. You can use little die cuts or punch outs to decorate the front of the clip. Here I have paper, washi, seed beads, a charm, a little cutout, some stickles. Yeah, you can incorporate a whole lot of stuff on here. Okay, so we have a pink base here. Let's see, maybe we'll, actually I was eyeing up this button. I think that would look really pretty on there. Let's add a cute little button. So I want to put a lot of glue on here. Yes, so many possibilities. You can even wrap different washi tapes. It doesn't have to be the same color, the same design. So we're gonna let that set up. Okay, we have a cute little button. All right. You're gonna want some really small, if you're using embellishments, obviously you want them to be small. This strawberry is pretty. It's kind of big though. Oh, look at this cherry. Oh no, you know what? I have some cherry fabric I'm gonna use. I have mostly island themed embellishments here just because I'm working in my travel journal from the Cayman Islands, which I had an amazing trip. I will link the video in the description box, all of the videos of me creating the travel journal and setting it up. I think that strawberry is really cute. Get to put that on there. Yeah, it's so much fun. And I actually set up the journal before I went on my trip, so it was ready to go, and I did a lot more journaling, and I really set myself up for success. All right. Well, that's pretty. Oh, the strawberry there. What if I did a pink and a red? Oops. Can't get this up. Oh, that might look pretty. Pink and a red. Oh, it's very Valentine. Today is the 13th, so tomorrow is Valentine's. I think by the time this comes out, Valentine's Day will have passed, but I don't know. Just like Christmas, sometimes I craft Christmas stuff like way before or after Christmas, just, you know, stay in the spirit. Plus Valentine's Day things are so cute. I love like the retro images. I used a lot of like retro vintage digital images for my Valentine's journal this year and had a lot of fun doing that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave this as is. It's very simple, but it's very cute. I'm just gonna put a ball pin on. If you have, you can even put a little bead on the bulb pin. That's what you want to do. But just a little bead. That's really, really cute. It's not gonna get, you just have fine beads that you can get over the little bulb part. You'll put another like clear bead. What do you think? I think this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay. All right, let's make another one. So grab your paper clip. I want to make another island one. Well, I don't know what about this makes it island themed, but I love like the fruit. I have this kiwi charm that I want to add on one, and I'm going to show you how to make a washi charm. So hold tight. We're going to start this. We're going to do the same thing. Take the washi. Slip it under a paper clip. Leave a little room at the top. Okay. Fold. Wrap. Oh, I love it. The pineapples and the watermelon. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a washi charm. I'm always ahead of myself. Let's wrap a little bit at an angle so you can cover your paper clip. Keep the tension. Make sure you leave a little bit at the end. Leave a little at the end. Okay. Alright, remember we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a little glue on the end of the washi. Alright, I'm going to tape the washi off. Perfect, okay. So you can see a little fruit popping out. That's the problem, you know, is obviously it's so thin, you know, you only see little bits and pieces of the washi, but no worries. So I'm going to clip on this kiwi. I'm going to use one of these. Okay. Now you can clip on anything you want. Obviously if you're pinning it to a page, you want something that doesn't add a whole lot of bulk, that will lay flat. You have a little bit more room to work with if you're clipping these to the side of trim, for example, because it'll just kind of hang down and it won't be in the way of the pages. So you could use something thicker if you want. I still like to stick with kind of the thinner charms, but all up to you. Oh, this would have been cute too. Look at the pineapple. Okay, so let me show you as promised. I'm going to show you how to make a washi charm. Okay, so let's cut out this pineapple. Okay, so we're going to make a pineapple charm just from washi tape. This is really cool. And we can do a watermelon too. Okay, now you want to cut out another segment of the pineapple. Leave yourself a little extra room on the end. And we'll do the same with the watermelon. So now you want to kind of hold this up to the light, if that helps, so you can see through. And you want to layer it right on top of each other if you can. It's actually hard because this is a mirror image. So it kind of goes the other way. That's okay. You just won't be able to cut out the pineapple. And you'll see what I'm saying in a second. So you want to layer this right on top of the other. Get as close on as you can. It's okay if you're not dead on. You can trim. And we're going to do the same thing with the watermelon. Okay, you may want to do this 1 or 2 more times to make them thicker. For the sake of time, I'm just going to leave these as is. Do trimming. Now, if you have washi that isn't a mirror image of each other, and you can slap one piece on top of the other, you can actually cut it to shape. Let me see if I can show you an example. So like this starfish, for example, I didn't do a very good job, but I was able to kind of cut it to shape, just for an example. Or you can leave the white edges like I did here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is you want to poke a hole wherever you're gonna stick the charm. So I'm gonna poke a hole here. Okay, and just kind of wriggle it around to make a little bit bigger hole. Okay, and then get one of these jump rings, open it up, and you want to just shimmy it on. Might have to do a little bit of negotiating here. Okay. Oops. Okay. And then once you have it on, you just clip it down just like we did with the charm. And then you have yourself a watermelon charm. I really like that. I think that's really, really cute. Okay, same with the pineapple. Poke your hole, wriggle it around. And you can do the same thing with paper embellishments. Layer them to give them a little bit of thickness, and then cut them out and poke a hole and put your charm on. Okay, and then we have our pineapple. So there we go. And if, you know, obviously order them in the order that you want them to be on the chain. You can move them around, kind of get them how you want. But I really like these. I think this is adorable, and this is one of the ways you can kind of overcome, like I said, when you're wrapping the washi around something this thin, you know, you kind of get the colors, but you don't really get all the designs. It's kind of a way to overcome that and to be able to clearly see the designs on the washi. Alright, and there we are. I just put a little bead on top. You could put a piece of fabric, maybe some lace, something like that. Okay, so let's do, why don't we do, we've done washi, paper, same concept. Why don't we do, let's do some fabric. Let me show you. Okay, so if I'm doing fabric, I hate measuring, you guys know that. So I put my paperclip here, just like that. And remember, you need to leave a little at the top and a little at the bottom, okay? So if we leave a little at the top, we'll want the bottom to come down to right about there-ish. So I'm gonna rip that. Okay, oops, sorry. So let's get our paper clip. I love this anchor ocean nautical themed clip or fabric. Okay, so we're gonna use the same concept. We're gonna put a little bit of glue. Oops. Perfect. Just get it started. Okay, now we're gonna pinch this, you know, kind of tight and start wrapping. We're not gonna have to do too many layers because we measured it, so we kind of have the whole clip covered. But give it a little bulk. You don't want to see the pointy part of the paper clip sticking through. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing. Put some glue down and wrap. Hold that there for a second. All right, I love this. You can definitely see the anchor. Okay, so, oh, this is what I did with one of my other ones. How did that get stuck? Oh, this is this paper clip. Hold on, what did I do here? This is one of the ones I already made. Hold on, hold on. Okay, why did I do that? Okay. So, you can see with this one, I took a sticker that was too big. It was oversized. I backed it with some paper and then glued the paper to the washi here. That's a way of putting some stickers and embellishments that might be a little too big on here. And then this was too big for the jump ring, so I actually just put a jump ring with the paper clip on it, and then I attached the paper clip to the shark. I wanted to show you, which is the one I wanted to show you. Okay, so here I took fish washi tape, wrapped the paper clip, and I actually took this fabric and cut out an anchor, fussy cutted it and put it on the front, and then I made a washi clip charm and I'm so proud of myself for this. I strategically punched a hole right where the top of the anchor is and put my jump ring through it. So just another example of a washi tape charm. Okay, what do we want to do with this? Don't know. I have this really pretty anchor charm, but it's a bead. Okay, so why don't we do this? So what we're gonna do is take, let's see, I have some cording, and I'm gonna put this on this bead here. through. Okay, what if we wrap this? I don't know. Then you lose the anchor. Really improvising here. What if I tie a knot? I need to go under this string. So that is left over right, technically. Okay. And then we'll do right over left. Cinch that down. Okay. And same thing here. Keep it nice and tight. I guess you could use this for any beads if you wanted to take cording and secure it to the top of the paper clip, tying a knot and put beads on and then knot it off down here. That would make for a really pretty clip. So we're going to do, this is right over left. And then left over right. What is left over right? We're operating with one string. Sorry guys, this is painful. Oh, I didn't wrap it, damn. So you have to wrap it around the paper clip. Duh. Okay. Pull it nice and tight. Okay. I actually really like that. That is really cool looking. That's awesome. Okay. Is that tied? Okay. You could put if you don't like the bead moving up and down, you could put some hot glue on the back, but I don't mind. I like that. Okay. Actually I lied. I don't like it moving. I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue here. Hot glue would work better, but then I would actually have to drag the hot glue gun out, and I'm not in the mood right now. Though I did get, I think I broke it out in one of my videos recently, I did get a portable hot glue gun that doesn't have to be plugged in. It runs off a battery and it is a game changer, let me tell you. So I think I definitely want to take up a project soon that involves glue guns. If you guys have any exciting ideas, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we have our anchor. Anchor, sand dollar. We could make another anchor charm. Oh, it says Bon Voyage. Though that's kind of big. Yeah. Okay. Just again, I have some fabric. That's pretty. What could we do with that? What if we glue? Oh, that would actually be really pretty. Let's glue this button down. And we're gonna leave a little bit of room for a clip at the top. Okay, and I'm gonna take a bulb pin. We can either secure this at the top or no, I think it needs to go at the bottom because it'll be in the way. But then we have a bulb pin on the top and the bottom. I don't know that I like that. This gold clip is really pretty. What if we attach it like this? Yeah, don't be afraid to break out other pins. Definitely adds interest. Oh, this is what I was doing. Okay. If you pin it directly on this, I think it looks kind of funny. So do this. Well, you might want to wait for it to dry first. Oh, that's no fun, right? Who wants to wait? Okay, and take the jump ring, and then you're going to attach the jump ring through there, and then put this on your clip. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. I feel like that could use an extra charm at the bottom too. Or I have these, I have a crab. I was actually saving this for another, I have a page layout that I want to make one of these for. So I'm going to save that crab. What if I put these on one of these jump rings here? Guys, I'm having so much fun with this. If you can't tell, so much fun. I'm sorry guys, there's so much noise outside today. I don't know what's going on. It's just Larry's mowing his grass down the street. There's sirens galore. I have like 2 neighbors that are moving. So it's wilding outside right now. Wilding. I could put this here, or here, or through here. I think it looks cute through here. and pinch it tight. I know there are like little pliers and things you can use, but I think if you get the really pliable ones, it's easy to pinch it close with your hands. Okay, I think this is really cute. Okay, beautiful. I think that is gorgeous. Okay, all right, so we overcame our difficulty with just having a bead we wanted to apply to the front. And you know, I like that technique. We can use cording or embroidery floss to string beads along the clip, as long as we tie a knot to the top and to the bottom. So why don't we use that technique and try this again. So some white cording here. I always keep my ends to things. Why don't we try this technique and tie off some beads? Okay, so let's get another paper clip. We did fabric, washi. We used some good old paper. Just looking. I have some scraps here we could use. Okay. All right. Let's leave our top. Take our glue. Fold this over. And start wrapping. I wonder what theme we should do next. I have some ideas. I really like the floral look. So many possibilities. And it's hard not to go overboard with these because they're so much fun. It's so easy to just keep adding and adding and adding and adding until you're like, oh, this is overdone, but that's okay. There's no such thing. Okay, I don't love that piece. I kind of crinkled it, so let's do a wrap again. Do a wrap again. No worries. We got this. You can always wrap over if you made a little boo-boo, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. Let's get our glue on. I think in general it's better to apply a little bit more glue when you're at the end and you're wrapping. If you want to start gluing and put some glue on and wrap the glued end around a couple of times, I think sometimes it turns out better that way. And that way you don't have the paper or whatever you're using kind of migrating to the end, migrating and kind of clumping up. Because it does move a little bit. Okay. I'm going to trim this off. I'm definitely happy with that. Got gluey fingers. Can see the little flower poking out. Okay. So I can tell you right now, I have these flower washies that I love. I definitely want to put one on the front and the back. You may have to wrap this around a little bit. This is probably wider than the paperclip itself. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Not bad. These are also great to make charms with because look, they're already, the shape is already cut out. You don't have to do any cutting. So maybe we'll add a washi charm at the bottom too. My fingers are so gluey right now. Okay. I could make these like all day, guys. These are so much fun. And I love, like, you get something so cute for very little effort. Not a whole lot of fuss. Okay, so we have our washi on the front and the back. Now we're going to take this. Let's see if we can do this better this time. Okay. We're gonna do, oops, a strong start, huh? Right over left. Left over right. Okay, now we're gonna string on some beads. And this is embroidery floss, so the ends are kind of frayed. It makes it a little bit more difficult. Sometimes, I know this gets everything all gluey, but if you just take a little bit of glue and apply it to the floss, it helps with all the fraying. Let's try that. Okay, so use these little beads. I don't want to bead up so much that you can't see the washi or the paper. So maybe put one more on. Okay, now we're gonna take this, go around the paper clip, out through the paper clip. Okay, now I have it really taut. We're gonna do gonna tie a knot here. guess there are a couple of ways you can do this. You just want to make sure you engage the paper clip, if that makes sense. Make sure you're knotting it to the paper clip. So like I'm going through the paper clip. Bring the string down. Tying a knot. I don't know what I did there, but it seems to be working. Okay, so we have our beads. Our washi is moved a little bit. You could do the same on the other side if you want, but I don't know. I kind of like, you can see the flower. It's hard to see the flower here. I don't know how much I like this, at least with this paper clip. Figured I would try it, something new to try. Okay, interesting. And you know, kind of add something interactive. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything floral? So I have this little, this is a flower cut from ribbon. I just fussy cutted the flower out. I really like this. And I have a purple bead. So I kind of want to, let's see. I also have this flower. That might be pretty. Got a lot of colors going on here. So I think I want to put that like that. I just want to show you some different options for adding charms and components to make it, you know, like show you layering and how cute it can be when you add different components. And these are true mixed media tags, or clips rather. Kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about the beads, but you know, it's the concept. We're trying out new things. Trying new things. Okay, and as promised, I want to make that a little washi charm. So we're going to add our yellow flower. Yeah, let's make this yellow because that'll go with the inside flower. Let's do that. Oh, this is a different flower. Let's see, can we get them lined up? Kind of. That'll still look good. Okay. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to poke a hole in this just like I showed you with the last one. And you want to kind of like tug on a little bit so you feel like a little bit of a give in the washi without totally ripping it. And then we're going to stick our charm through, or our jump ring through. And you can add obviously charms, beads, buttons, whatever you would like on these jump rings, and I think they turn out fantastic. So I'm just going to put this behind the flower. Close it off just like that. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Look. It's gorgeous. Love it. Love, love, love. I could have done without those beads. I don't know. It's interesting. What if we put the beads? You know what? I like them a lot better if we move the beads up and down, and now we're not hiding the flower. Still looks like we got a lot going on, but you know what? We've tried something new and we got something really cute out of it, and that is all that matters. That's really cute. Don't be afraid to try new things. The worst thing, you know, like we could totally cut this off if we didn't like it, but I like it. I'm going to leave, I think it adds an interactive element, so I'm just going to leave this like this. And since it has so many things going on, I'll probably attach it to some trim in a journal. And I'll probably end up just adding trim to each of the signature pages and clipping the ball pin off to denote each signature. And yeah, it's like a little bit of journal jewelry. I love this. So guys, this was so much fun. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this inspired you to make some of your own altered paperclip charms. So fun, so easy to mass make. So many different components that you can add to make these really special. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this, please hit that like and subscribe button. My videos come out on Monday and Fridays, and I can't wait to see you the next time.